for our eye. For nearsighted folks, myopia is there, where distant view is blurry. Aftermath, a special lens can make it right, aligns each line and brings clear.
This is the setup for the experiment. So we have here the eye model, and it includes usually the retina screen, the aperture, and different lenses. Some of them are concave and convex. It depends on if it's a positive focal length or a negative. You can see this one, it's positive 307 millimeter, and some of them are negative. This is a negative 1000. Negative 1000 millimeter. And some of them are cylindrical, and the cylindrical ones are the ones that has these two edges. This one basically has these two slots. It means it's a cylindrical lens. And we have adjustable focal length lens. Okay, this one. Eye model stand, ruler, protractor, and a light source with an object, a bucket filled with water. I would say between 1 to 2 liters of water, clean water. Then we have the optics pinch. So in this experiment, we would like to demonstrate the effect of astigmatism on vision and to illustrate how lens orientation is crucial for correcting this condition. So first, I would like you to open this chart and look at it. Okay? Use one eye at a time. Remove your eyeglasses and look at it. Close one eye and basically look at it with the other eye and see whether you see the lines, all of them are in focus, or basically few of them are in focus and the other ones are not in focus. And basically close this eye and open the other one and start to visualize to see if everything is in focus. It means that your eyes are good. If you see that some of them are not in focus and some of them are in focus, that means you have astigmatism. Now let's set up the model in the normal position, which basically we need to have a distance between the light source with the eye model itself about 35 centimeters using the lens of 62 plus 62 millimeter. So let's have a distance of 70. So now we see a good for the object itself, or like the image of the object. It's good for. Okay. So for now, we have the eye in the normal position, a normal eye. We would like to simulate the astigmatism itself using a cylindrical lens. So we'll be using the negative 128 millimeter lens to simulate a person with astigmatism. So it is negative 128, and this is a cylindrical lens which has these two notches, which mean that they have two sides. One side is flat and the other side has a curvature. So we'll make this mark at 128 to be facing the light source and place it in slot A here. So when we rotate this lens, we see that Number 4, it is basically distorted, and basically it is better, but it is still very distorted. So, like here. So this, what the people with astigmatism they see, okay, and they need some correction. So we will use the lens of plus 307 millimeter. So basically the plus to correct the negative, and basically this is also a cylindrical lens. Sorry, not this one. This one, cylindrical lens that has these two notches. So one side is flat, one side is curvature. So this one is 307. You see it here. So I will place it in slot 1, the location of the eyeglasses. So let's see and rotate whether we would get a good image. So this is a bad image. Let's keep rotating. So a bad image. So we have here, it's like a good image of the number 4. Is a good image. So just let's rotate it again. Very distorted, very distorted. So somewhere here we can see better the number 4. I hope you see it. This is the sharpest number 4 that we can see, with the best orientation, without any skewness or distortion, but it's still not very sharp. Then we have an angle between, basically, you can see that we have some small angle between the lens here that we put to create the astigmatism in the eye model and the sun or the eyeglasses itself. There is some angle between them. I think it's around, like I think less than 20 degrees between both of them. So by this rotation, I think we see a better image of the 4. I just try to enhance our image to have a better video. So we have a focused 4, okay, and we corrected the astigmatism in this problem. So now let's do something more complex by combining two problems in one: farsightedness or hypermetropia with astigmatism. And we will do this by moving the retina to the far position. Okay? The retina to the far position. So we see here we have a corrected astigmatism, but the image is not as in focus. So we would like to use a converging lens so that we enhance the final image on the retina itself, and we will be using another lens, and we will put it on slot 2. So let's try a different lens. We have this one. See the image? It's a bad image. The one 120 creates a bad image. Let's see this. This is a what? This is minus 1000. Let's put the minus 1000. What happens? So we don't see the image still. Let's try. This is plus 400. So let's try plus 400. So here we see a good image for the 4. Not sure whether you see it. Yes, I think you see it better now. So this is a participant that had two problems: astigmatism, and they had farsightedness or hypermetropia, and we were able to correct these problems using astigmatism cylindrical lens and a converging lens of 400 millimeter to correct the far sightedness. I hope you have found this lab beneficial for you. So if you like it, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And wait for me for my next video. Thank you.
The eye adapts with focus so grand, switching the lens at vision's command.